Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome back to some more DayZ Frostline. My name's Raven from the Sky. Coast is clear. Okay. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, let's do some more exploration, shall we? We got our heat buff. 3 pluses. We're good to go. I don't have a heat pack on me. Maybe I should follow my own advice. Dropping tips in every video, but yet not following all of them. Anyway. Oh, that just leads back outside. Okay, there's nothing on the ground. I mean, like any other. There's a piece of clothing on there, but there's no traps or anything. Door's still open. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna head back. Head back around. Then we'll head out and then back around and out up the road. The normal route. Then we'll head back to the central part of the map, see if I can find one of those briefcases. The next time we come back here, I'll open the bunker. Which way to? I'll open that bunker so I can get any of them doors open. Let me see if there's anything in this hell over here. See if we can find another magazine for the. I want to try at least carry at least 2. I have, well, 2 spares. How about that? I have 2 now. But I wanted to get another one. Oh, I don't need more. I think I got another box of ammo. I do. Oh, let's get inside. We'll unpack it there. Just standing straight up in the middle of the field, fooling with a box of ammo. Leave myself vulnerable. Oh, another canteen. I'll keep that paper for. For making fires. Okay. Wow. Freaking 45 round magazine. What? He was looking the other way first. Butt down. Hate getting in freaking altercations. It ruins your freaking clothing. All right, what do we have over here? Going against my own protocols. I'm giving advice. Don't waste your time on zombies. Don't waste your time on zombies. Look at what I'm doing, wasting time on zombies, but I don't really have a choice. Since how they aggro, they follow you. We're about 30 rounds in. When I fill it up with max ammo, then I'll probably swap it out. Swap out the one I have in there now for that one. Might go here first, then come back and make a right, make a left. We got 2 pluses, but I'm not gonna make a fire just for that. We're good. Let's see what I can find in here. Neither one of them are heavies. I just don't want to face. I definitely don't want to face no heavy. If you wonder what a heavy is, if you're a noob, heavies pretty much look like a fully geared player. They have a plate carrier and a helmet on, and they move very slow. Granted, they move slow, but they take a lot of hits because they're wearing armor. And you really don't want to. Well, just shoot them. You really don't want to waste ammo on infected, if you can help it. It's a waste of ammo to me. Now, you got a buttload of ammo, and you got like a silencer on your gun, okay. Pick a few off to, they kind of, like if you want to get to this, and they're surrounding this, right? Because a former player was there, and he probably made a lot of noise. There was probably a shootout, and they're gathered around this, and you want to get to the loot, right? Pick a few of them off, create an opening or whatever have you, and knock yourself out. But just to be doing it, no, don't waste your ammo. You want to save your ammo for actual players, actual PvP encounters, which will happen. Look at that. Look at that. That's a freaking wolf. You freaking kidding me? Here. Shh. I didn't even hear him. So that's two of them down. You freaking... I did not want to do that out. I was out in the middle of a field too. Right. Luckily we didn't aggro the whole base, but what the heck was that? Okay, anyway. I didn't aggro the whole base. As I said, okay, so the infected, that was a waste of ammo. Alright? That situation is not a waste of ammo. Because what they will do is that wolves will literally rip you apart in this game. Yep. And you can be fully geared. They will sit there and rip and rip and rip. Causing an inexperienced player to panic. Because see, if you don't nail them all, now this is a powerful in-game rifle here. The AK or the K, they call it the KA, but we all know what it really is. But the KA, we'll call it the in-game name. The KA, right? Really good, OP, goated rifle, all right? So you got something like this, you can, you nail them in one shot, especially for the headshot. You nail them in one shot, boom, boom, boom. But you got to pick your shots carefully because, see, if you're in the situation that I was just in, out in the open, they can surround you, and it's harder to hit a moving target, as you saw. It took 2 shots to hit that second wolf. 3, probably, I think. 2 or 3. To hit that second wolf because he was moving. And now imagine that if there's 4 of them running around you, and then one rips your arm, then the other ones are over here. You're looking at this one, then one hits you from the back. I'm telling you, an inexperienced player would panic, and then you're doing this. Bah, 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 bah. That's wasted ammo, bro. You get into a situation like that, you want to stay calm, like I did. Stay calm, and I even did the first person I did the hold the breath. Oh, here comes a heavy field shovel. I'd keep one of those if I was on Chernarus, but you can't even plant your the ground. You probably can, but it won't yield anything because the map is too cold. But you wanna, like I just said, you wanna stay calm, hold your breath, bam, steady shot, bam. And that's gonna be hard to do that if you get surrounded. Luckily, that was only 2 wolves. I think they may have just spawned and they were just running through, looking for something to eat. Because usually, when they come for you, you didn't send for them, but they will come for you. As you heard the last episode, you hear them howling, and then they get louder as they get closer. Like a horror movie almost. And that ish right there give you butterflies. Your stomach will drop and everything else playing this game. Oh, a claymore. It's unarmed, right? How much? Oh, 12 slots. I don't get that. Slots. I don't even have enough space. Plus, I don't use it. I don't really set booby traps like that. I'll stick and move, man. I'll get what I need, and then I'll just keep it moving. I'm not gonna hem nobody up. I'm not gonna set traps. It's tempting, but I'm not a griefer. Not saying you grief, but like I said, it is a strategy. It's like setting a trap to catch using bait to catch a fish. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But I'm just not gonna do it. Doesn't mean it won't happen to me. It has happened to me. If you've been watching the channel for a long time, you've seen it happen more than one occasion. But basically, it was. I'm trying to think where. Well, I know where. It was where you would put the fuse in to open the bunker doors. Someone has set a mine there, because this update's been out long enough to where now people know where ish is, and plus with the help of YouTube, there really is no excuse not knowing anything with YouTube anyway. But with YouTube, and as long as it's been out, people know where that is. Just if you're wondering, like, well, how do they know where to? It's been out long enough to where everyone knows. And they booby trapped it, and I fell for the trap. Looking for loot, just being a curious kitten. And even with my own, I know that saying, my own advice, curiosity kills the cat. The only thing is, this cat didn't die. The cat was wounded. Luckily, there's around Sakal where this base, it's trees everywhere. So I had rags on me. And I think I did. Yeah, I think I had enough rags on me to make a splint. I don't have enough space to really carry a freaking splint. I don't know. Let me see. Do I? 17 slots. Let's see. Maybe grab a short stick real quick. Let me see. Say to carry a splint on you at all times. What I'll do, I'll carry a splint when I'm here in the military base for those engagements. No, so you need how many? I think it's more. I think you need 4. Let me grab this, break it down. I think you need 4 to make a split. I think I need more rags in this. I don't think I have enough rags either. I think you need. Okay, I got 3, 5. Let me see. Yeah, I need more rags. I know I have enough sticks. But like I was saying, I was going to create a splint. Create a splint while I'm here. You know what I mean? So if I step on a claymore or mine or something, it breaks my legs, or we get into PvP, it takes my knees out. I won't be passing out every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? It's tempted, but look at that, heavy, and nah. Tempted to explore those. Just gotta know when to cut your losses, you know what I mean? We're just gonna head on back. When I get to that what is that, the east port or whatever, that entrance, I might explore that to see what I can find. Other than that, there's nothing ever here. Right here. This graveyard, seems like there's nothing. It may have been like a lighter or so. Oh, see, we got a jerry can. Probably full of gas, but I got a bottle full of that. I should be looking for a freaking boat, shouldn't I? I got so caught up in trying to find military loot. And there's a... If I would have keep going. It's called Kepka. It's like a town all the way in the back. But there's no road. You'd have to literally go cross. Nah, screw that. I'm heading back. I had to go all the way across mountains and shit, man. We'll hit that place on the way back. I'm on the way back now. We'll hit that place. I'll probably hit that place next time I come back here. But I'll check and see if the entrance and see if I can find any more 545. I need some more 545 ammo. So I'll keep the AK and the... Shoot, I kind of want to go back to it. It's too late. We've come too far now. Too far. I know there's another, down the road, there's another tower. It's a ways, though. I might, when we get back to that, down the road here to that house to the right, I usually stop there. I might make a fire there. Drop this. I don't need to be carrying this. I can get firewood from the trees near the house. I might make a fire there instead of waiting till I get back to the tower. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I'll just make a fire there. Get the heat buff back. But yeah, that in a nutshell. I saw a tip online saying, hey man, you should carry a splint at all times. And then I saw another tip from a YouTube video saying that, hey, you should really probably only carry a splint at the military base. When you're, the military bases, for those you don't know, those are the most dangerous spots on the map. What danger? Nothing happened. I'm playing in a temporary server, low populated because I'm not much of a PvP person, but as you see, as I always say, and I'm gonna keep saying it, when push comes to shove, you need to be ready to push back. You need to be ready. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, oh, I'm not much of a PvP person and not carry anything but a pistol or not carry anything but a melee. Oh nah, that's crazy. When you playing DayZ, let me explain something. DayZ is a survival game, and it is survival of the fittest out here. And you need to prove why you are the fittest. And I always say, don't just survive, thrive. This is a survival sim. So this is more on the realistic side versus the arcadey side. So, was that? I thought I saw something run down the hill. That's why it may have been a zombie. All right, let's go. How am I getting cut? Oh, I know how. I know how, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and bandage this. My boots are ruined. Shoot. Okay, now I need more boots. I need more boots. I'm gonna walk on the grass. That lessens your chances of getting cut. Could. I wonder, could I make improvised foot wrapping? I could. I'll go ahead and make improvised feet wrapping because my boots are ruined. It makes no sense to sit up here and keep getting cut, you know. Haven't found a leather kit, so I want it to be just my luck. I find a freaking leather kit. So we're gonna use this improvised feet wrapping for the time being. Until I can find some more boots. I can find some hunter boots somewhere. It was somewhere, one of these ports, but oh well. I'll end up, we'll find more boots. One way or another. I'm not worried about that. DayZ vet, I know where to get boots from. You're going to get boots, you're going to get shoes. Oh, that was the sign. Woo! That sign, the way it looked, I thought it looked like somebody was running across the field. Man, oh man. You scared me there, bud. Sign. Man, that had me going, man. That sign scared me. Feel like somebody was running across the field. You're about to catch it. Blah, about to catch a quick burst. Change it to full auto. I had on semi-auto to deal with wolves. Keep your shots tight. Don't waste as little ammo as possible. Like I was saying, this is survival of the fittest. So don't just survive, thrive. As you can see, I had plenty of food. Although, okay, I'm down to one. Okay, I'm down to one rabbit leg. I'm gonna go back to the house here. Where that house is. And go back to the coast, and I'm gonna fish for a couple polacks and maybe some trout. Hopefully we get some trout, that we get some caviar. That's always a bonus. Caviar, if you find like those mushrooms, that's always a bonus. I will admit that this improvised feet wrapping, I know it's not much in way of insulation or protection, but it's quieter, which actually does make a difference when you're trying to sneak around towns. Okay, so keep that in mind. And when you're trying to sneak up on your opponents, you make less noise. And you're less likely to get cut versus if you were. Because most players, vets, what would they do? DayZ vets, once they engage in PvP and the person doesn't see them, or if they're trying to flank quietly, they'll take their shoes off and run. You risk getting cut doing that. So when they updated to where you can make improvised rapping, that was like a godsend. Covering most of the stuff we've been asking for, some of the practical stuff that you would think of in a realistic survival situation, but it's just still, I wish they would update to the point where we could farm some of those, at least some of the firewood that's in front of the houses. That doesn't make sense. It's just sitting there. But yet you can farm a lumber pile in like one of those industrial areas, to make a base. If you got like, I think you need like a saw or something like that, you can farm that lumber pile. But a pile of firewood that's already been chopped, that's outside, a home, you can't farm it. What sense does that make? It doesn't make any to me. It doesn't at all. Right, let me grab some bark and make a fireplace. What I'm gonna do, we'll go fish. Although I don't need a stove to cook my food though. I need it to thaw out. I need it to thaw out like the frozen canned food, but or maybe I don't. I think it eventually thaw out with your body heat, and when you get the heat buff next to the, you know what I mean, next to it. I'm going to anything in here? Won't let me light it in here. I'm gonna have to set the usual spot, which is right here. We're gonna go fish first. Head back here and we'll go catch a few polacks, a few trouts. I'm gonna eat that rabbit leg. We've been traveling for a while, got into quite a few engagement with some infected, so burn some calories, so we're gonna put some of them calories back. Try to keep my cores in the white as much as I can. So I carry plenty of food. I carry more food, seem like almost than anything else other than ammo. But I can start fishing way back here. I guess that would make sense. I don't want to get wet. Alright, let's go. I have to dig up another worm if I want to. I guess I should have grabbed that shovel and used it while I was there. Dig up a couple worms. I wasn't thinking, because see, for each catch you use one worm. I wish it wasn't that way, but it makes sense because the fish swallowed the worm. Or ruined it, you know, trying to wiggle itself off the hook. So it makes perfect sense. I just wish it was a little bit more lenient, you know. Sometimes you wish the game was a bit more forgiving, but we both know that ain't gonna happen. What we got? What we got? What we got? Oh, come on, man. Got to dig up another worm. That's a waste. Let me, hold up. Yeah, dig up another worm. Shoot. Freaking got wellies, man. Dig up another freaking worm. That's stupid. That's a, man. Don't do that to me. I should have used that. I should have. I was not thinking. I didn't start thinking until thinking, hey, maybe we should catch some fish until I started traveling away from the base. That's just lovely, isn't it, Raven? Gee, you're supposed to start using your brain immediately. The fudge? Yeah, let's wait. God, man. That's the worst. No fudging wellies. Oh, well. You know what? Didn't you say you need some boots? I sure did. I sure did. And look, them things are badly damaged. You know what? Them boots were right on time. Me being an idiot boxer, I didn't realize that at the moment. Jeez Louise, man. Got this freaking thing up top in between your shoulders, Raven. You gotta use it. You gotta use it. Alright, so hopefully we catch a pollock or a trout. We're extremely vulnerable because we're fishing and you can't do anything. And even if someone runs up on you, you have to go through the whole animation of putting the fishing rod away, where you should be able to just drop it. That's what you would do in a realistic survival situation. If someone ran up on you armed and meant damage, meant to do harm, you're going to, there we go. Oops. You are going to drop whatever it is you're doing. Shoot. And prepare to defend yourself. And yell out warning shots, you know, warning commands like, hey man, back up. And yada, 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 yada. If he doesn't back up, it's over. What is this, Pollock? Yeah. It is all over. And we're freezing. I might grab another. Grab some more. It is all freaking over. But here, you have to go through these silly commands. And by then, they would have landed 1,000,000 shots on you. Or pretty much destroyed you by the time you start to fold up the fishing rod. That literally happened to me also, if you've been watching the channel. Dude ran up behind me. I was trying to fish, and man, I had to go to that old stupid animation. Man, shoot, that dude ended me. Ended me. Did what I could, and then didn't do nothing. happened a while ago. I can't remember if he was even, he was armed. I can't remember if it was a knife or a gun he had. I couldn't really do anything. Oh, we're getting hungry. See, we're getting freezing. See what I mean? Look how my cores are draining because my body's burning calories to try to keep itself warm. That's what I always explain in each video when I bring up the topic of you want to stay warm at all times. I don't have a heating pack on me. That's another mistake. I think I had one earlier, but I dropped it to carry ammo or to carry another piece of food item or something. So it's like I always weigh the options, like what's more important. Both of those are equally important. But see, if you see how my temperature, I'm freezing, then that's gonna drain my cores. It's gonna make me hungry and freaking thirsty all the time, and that's just gonna create a freaking headache. All right, we got another pole lock. Got and prepare. So that's okay. I'm gonna start the fire up, and then I'm gonna cook this. Right, let's get back to the fire. And what I'll do is I'll add that stuff to the pot while the fire is going, so that way we can go ahead and warm up. Take this out just in case we have a lurky lose. All right, I got another clip to spare, 19 plus the one in the chamber. That's 20. That's more than enough, especially if this thing's OP. There's another version too. I think the 101 or the KAM. This is the 74. I think the KAM is insane. I think that uses 7.62. That may be the one that's goated. I think this. It doesn't matter what variant. If you play Call of Duty, has both of the variants. The AK, the 545 one, and the regular AK that uses 7.62. So both of them to me are OP. All right, so let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and like this. Get warm. If it was nighttime, you'd be extremely. It would illuminate. Man, it'd attract players like moths to a flame, literally, and the players of the moths to the flame. Heck, that attracts me. If I'm a curious kid and I'm like, man, I'm looking for loot and I see a fire. Fire usually means that a player is near. All right, we're gonna take this out. I'm gonna go ahead and eat this. Get that core back up to white. Gotta put them calories back. I'm gonna eat this and probably eat a can of beans. I'm gonna go ahead and cook this fish. Boil it. Can't over freaking cook that. Boiling it. Alright. So we're gonna add this to the stove. It's a full 12 slots. Boom. Alright, never be without in this game. Once you survive and thrive and you've been watching me long enough, shoot, you'll never be without. Try to do bacon. Let's go with the bacon. Get these cores back up. And I'll probably drink some of that water too that's in that pot. How much is left in that canteen? I can drink what's in this canteen. I'll fill it back up once we get back to there's a town not too far from Military Island. Once I make that right after leaving that bridge, that town, I'll fill back up. Oh, we're full already. Probably from the food. That wasn't much water. I'll fill back up once we fill everything back up once we get to that town. See, I was well prepared this time. First time I came to this island, I freaking died of freaking thirst. I wasn't prepared. Wasn't been too long playing this game. And when you hear it change like that, it usually means it's done. Yep. Let's see. Just to make sure. Boiled. Yep. Okay. Anything else? Alright, let's get this heat buff going. Alright, so we put those calories back. Got our warmth going. And boom. I need to get closer. I don't want to get too close. I don't want to be boiling hot. Because I see that. Why is it going down? That doesn't make sense. I'm right up to the fire. Why is it going down? And does it take slower to burn because of the, because of the breeze? That's feeding the fire oxygen, It's not no hard wind to blow it out, but that feeds the fire oxygen. It should take longer to burn out, or just as long to burn out here as if it was in a controlled, space like the fireplace or the oven or something like that. But anyway, want to keep them cores full, keep your character satiated. That's going to boost your immunity, okay? All right? And you definitely want that boosted, especially playing on Soviet Chernarus. If you're a PvP person and you're looting players, because if they die with sickness, you're going to get it by interacting with the clothing they had on, the items because the germs carry. Yes, that realistic. So you need to be having like a face mask on, like I have on, something to cover your face. Always carry tetracycline. You want to at least carry at least 5 pills at the most, because if you get wound infection, it's going to take 4 for it to heal. You have to take 1 every 20 minutes. If your character gets sick from being too cold, or catches the flu, cold, it turns into influenza, and then I think pneumonia's in the game too. That could kill you. And tetracycline is like the end-all be-all when it comes to like colds and flus. It's not the end-all be-all, but it's the best option to me. It's way better than codeine. Codeine in this game is more like a suppressant. But if codeine's all you have, you just have to pop that, and then in this game, that's all you have, pop that, and keep your character well fed as best you can. You may have to nibble if you keep throwing up, if you're that sick. Charcoal tablets, have a few of those on hand, because if you're thirsty and you drink contaminated water, but you're dead thirsty, like in the red, and you don't not near a spring, but you found the water, and you don't want to risk it. You just want to down something that will give you enough energy to get to a spring. Go ahead and down it, and pop a charcoal tablet. You'll be okay. Same thing with tainted meat. You're dead thirsty. You got yourself a rifle like I do. Wolves come up on you. You take out the wolves. You gut and prepare them. You cook your food to get your core from red to white. Wolf meat is tainted, and so is bear meat, just to give you a warning. All right. So what you want to do is have a charcoal tablet on hand for that, so that once you get sick, it'll help you out. It'll cure you. I thought I heard something. That's why I kind of diverted my train of thought. It's just the animals. It's just the animals. No, there's no zombies that spawn way out here anyway on this area. At least I haven't encountered anyone as long as I've been playing this game. But you still want to be on the lookout for other players. But there's no zombies that's going to spawn way out in this section here. At least at the time of this recording. They always changing things, and they may say, hey, there's no zombies in that area. Players are getting over right there. It's too safe. Let's sprinkle a few over there. Yeah, I can see that happening in the future. Maybe not the near future, but the future. Anyway, I chose a bit long-winded. My name is Raven from the Sky. If you enjoyed the episode, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and series grow. Take care, and I will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.